now and then, and we will cover everything, and we'll get every question answered. But for right now, we want to cover structures. And we're going to start with this as sort of one of the most simple structures. This would be a high tunnel, a hoop house. I think typically now we hear the term high tunnel more than anything, and I'm going to turn it over to William here in just a moment. But at this center, we've actually been able to add 2 structures since the class last happened in March of 2012. This is one of them. We're part of a statewide grant project looking at freeze protection in particular, and Belinsky Santos out of the Gulf Coast Research and Education Center is in charge of that particular one. So we have a high tunnel we're going to go over, an open shade structure, a passively ventilated greenhouse, a fan and pad greenhouse, another uniquely designed high tunnel, and those are the structures that we're going to cover here. Each of them just sort of an intro. Every one of them has strengths and weaknesses depending on what you want to do. The further south you go, the more appropriate an unheated structure is. The further north you go, the less appropriate it is. So we're going to be able to kind of expose you to all of that. William has a lot of experience with high tunnels and has a number of them over at the center in Jay, so I'm going to give you the floor.
Okay, when we think basic high tunnel, I want you to get in your mind it's the simplest of simple. Basically, it is considered a modified structure over a natural profile soil. Now, the difference in this greenhouse is there's some experiment working with a modified system, and we're not actually in the ground in this system. So basically what I want you to keep in mind is when you think high tunnel, or if you have another term for it, we're going to use high tunnel.